All right, let's try another now. And this happens all the time. A time when you're getting introduced to someone new, someone that you've never actually met before, but you know a lot of information about them. So maybe it's the husband of your colleague, and your colleague talks about her husband all the time. You don't know them, you've never met them before, but you know of them. You know some information about them. Well then, when you meet them, it's really common to say, "Oh, I've heard a lot about you." It's a really nice way of saying, "My friend tells me about you all the time. I feel like we know each other already." It's really friendly, and it's so common, and it's a very polite response. "I've heard a lot about you." So for example, "Hey, this is my friend from uni that I always talk about." "Ah, yeah, I've heard a lot about you. So nice to meet you." Let's take a closer look at the pronunciation. Have at the start of the sentence, it usually joins together with the subject in spoken English, so it becomes a contraction. I've, or we've, for example. Not I have, but I've. Make sure you have that consonant sound coming out right. It's one that you sometimes forget, isn't it, on the end. I've, I've. Now, the H of heard, it often gets a little lost here. It's like the v sound from the end of I've links directly to the vowel in heard. I've heard, I've heard, I've heard. I've heard a lot about you. A lotta, a lotta, a lot about. Now these words all pull together, don't they? You can hear those sounds coming together. And in fact, we hear the flap T there as well. Well, in my Australian accent you do, and it's also really common to hear that in American accents as well. But the T almost sounds like a D sound. And that happens often in English when the letter T is between two vowel sounds, like here. Now, even though the letter T is at the end of the word lot, it's followed by a vowel sound, and in spoken English, these words would pull together. So you get a T between two vowel sounds, it makes a D sound.